Hi, I'm Tom, and in this video I will show you how to create a door schedule in FreeCAD BIM. The door schedule has a type tag of the door, the description of the door, height, width, and the count of the door type which is in my project. And all of this data is gathered from the BIM model automatically. If you watch my previous tutorial about the schedule tool, you know that we were not able to create such a door schedule with the schedule tool. So to create the door schedule, we will use a different tool, which is a reporting workbench. I'm using FreeCAD 1.0 in this tutorial. If you want to follow along with me, you can download the start file for free from the FCB Launch shop. The link is in the description box below. So let's get started in FreeCAD, and before we start to work on our project, we have to install the Reporting Workbench. It's very easy. You will go to the Tools and Add-on Manager, and here after the add-ons are loaded, you will search for reporting. And here I've got Reporting Workbench filtered, so I will click on it. The information is loaded and I will just click install. And it's informing me that the reporting was installed successfully. I will hit OK, close, and I will restart FreeCAD. And after I restarted FreeCAD, you can see that one of my new workbenches is Reporting Workbench. And this one is quite simple. It has got only 3 buttons. So let's open our project. You can follow along with me. This is the one that is available for download. You can see that in this project I have several door objects, and I have its IFC type door, and I have tagged them correctly. So this door is D01, it's the same type, but this door is different type, so it's D02. And I also added a description to the door, and these parameters will be using in our schedule. Now it's important to know the name of the parameters, and you will know them if you hover over the parameter. The tooltip shows up, and here you can see the name of the parameter. So here it's IFC type, and here it's tag. So these are the names of the parameters. So now let's create the schedule, and we will create it by clicking this button, create a report. And this creates this report object, which has a result linked to it. So I will double click the result. I will close the start and tile the window, so we have got both of them visible. And now the result is empty, so we need to set up our report. So I will double click the report, and this is here I set the configuration of the schedule. The Reporting Workbench uses an SQL queries to get the data from the BIM model. And this is an example how the query looks. So first it's the select, which tells me which columns will be queried or displayed. Now from is where the data will be gathered from. We will usually gather it from the whole document. Where is the filter. So here I have the filter for space, and group by is if I want to group those objects by any of the properties. So select, from, where, and group by, we will be using these. So back in FreeCAD I will create the config by adding a statement, and here the header is the name, so I will type in door schedule, and this is the statement that I was showing you. So first it's I have to type in select, And first I will create just a schedule with one column, and that will be the tag column. Then is the from statement, and I want to take the data from the whole project, so I will type in from document, and I want to filter only because now it will be taking all tags from all of the objects, so I want to filter it only to the doors. So I will type in where IFC type equals, and I will put this in simple brackets, and it will be the name of the IFC type, the door. So now if I hit OK, you can see that I've got the door schedule, that's the name, and the tag is the first column, and it's listing all of the tags that it found out that that the doors have. And you can see, because this garage door, there's two pieces of this type of door with the same tag. It listed them in individual lines, so it's listing all of the objects one by one. It's not grouping yet. So now I want to add a description, height and width column. So I know that the name here is description, the height is, the name of the parameter is height, and the name of this width parameter is width. So it's quite simple. So I will go back to editing of this report. So I will double click it. I'm in the report configuration, and here are the columns that I will be using. So I will type in comma description, comma height, and comma width. And you have to be careful to not have typos there. So now if I hit OK, you can see that I've got the information about all of the doors that I wanted to have. Now what I want to do is group these objects by type or by tag. So I don't want to have D01 twice here. I want to have just one line for this type. So I will go back, double click the report again to go to editing. And here I will type in group by, and I will type in tag. But here we will have a little problem. If I hit OK, it's reporting an error. And you can see that the schedule is not displaying anything. This is because and you can see that the statement is red because there's an error. This is because we have to group by all of these parameters to have the output that we want to. So I will type in description, height and width, and this should be now correct. So it's filtering, and all of those properties have to be the same for the workbench to group it into one line. So this looks nice, but the last column, I want to have the count of this type of the door, which is of course very important. How would I do that? I would again go to editing of the statement, and I will create another row, and this one will be count, but I have to type in also this, star in parentheses, and if I hit OK, it's measuring the count of each type of the door. Now what I don't like is that it's showing the count and these symbols, so I can actually change the name of the column, and I do that by again coming up here. This count and star will stay as is, and I will type in as. That means it will be shown as, and I will type in count, or I can create it like just like this, and I will hit OK. And I've got the error here, so I have to edit it. And I forgot to put the count into the simple parentheses because it's just a string, so I could write whatever I want here. And if I hit OK, you can see that it's showing what I wrote there in parentheses. So I can change the widths of the columns, and also alignment of the door schedule. Now be careful, some of the alignment it's not possible to change. So for instance, this count, I'm not able to change the alignment. So this is basically how the workbench works, and this is our door schedule. Now the advantage of the door schedule is if you edit your project, the door schedule is automatically updated. So if I create a new door of this type, here you can see that the count is updated. The same thing with if I copy this door and I have it here, you can see that the count has changed. Now let me just quickly show you how to place this door schedule on a page. I have a separate tutorial where I talk more about how to place spreadsheets on a page, but this will be just a quick one. So I will create a page, a new page, and on the page I will actually select the result, go to Tech Draw, views from other workbenches, and insert spreadsheet view, and it's placed here, but I want to have from the cell A1 to the cell E6 range, the whole range. So I will select the sheet, and the cell end will be E6. So I have my door schedule like so, and so this is it. Now you can see that the door schedule is showing precision with 2 decimal millimeters, and this is because my project, my FreeCAD is set up like this. I don't know how to change this, so I'll have to live with it with this reporting tool. And so these are the basics of how you can create a door and a window schedule in FreeCAD BIM using the Report Workbench. You can see some other examples of the Reporting Workbench on the Workbench GitHub, which will be linked in the description box below. Now, as of 2025, there's one big issue with the Reporting Workbench, and that is that the main maintainer has ceased to maintain the workbench. He was doing it voluntarily for free, and probably he did not have any more free time. So hopefully a new maintainer will pick up the baton. This is one of the reasons why it's a good idea to donate to the FreeCAD project, so that the developers have at least a little financial incentive to continue working on the FreeCAD project. The link to the donate page is in the description box below. I hope this was useful, and I will see you in the next one.